is still harassing me, and the employees are cyberbullying me and stalking me. I guess it's gang stalking if it's more than one person, right? Be one of those people. Yeah, they're harassing me, fucking cyberbullying me, breaking the law, violating my rights, committing crimes. The staff has to be aware. Like, I mean, the management or whoever is above these shitheads has to be aware of it. If not, I don't know. But they just have free agency to sit there and go, huh, I don't like this person. I'm just going to cyberbully and harass them and literally target them and fuck with them every day. And there's nothing they can do about it. Nothing. I'm just going to keep putting this message. They put this message. First of all, I wasn't cyberbullying or harassing anybody when it's me and my friend joking around about stuff. Then I mentioned out of context something. Yeah, he would say XYZ, ha ha ha. They took that as I was saying that sentence to the person I was talking to. Fucking idiots. It's like, yeah, then I saw the guy gets his head chopped off. Oh, you're in trouble now for threatening to chop someone's head off on the internet. What? It was an anecdotal fucking, oh my God. Anyway, okay. That was the first thing. So it's like, okay, then they won't take the message away. It just comes up and comes up and comes up. So I had to do some sneaky shit, setting some. Now it's like it adapted to that, and that doesn't work anymore. So I had to figure out some other way to do it. Now to get rid of it, well, originally I had to remove the whole account. I had to go on a different device. It didn't work. I had to remove the account on a different device. It was looking at my MAC address or my fucking uh maybe something I don't know. Anyway, look at this. We got a vent and a top. Everything else is sealed in. That's the only air inlet. What'll happen if I stuff this? Right? I stuff this. And then if I light it on top, what'll happen? It'll just kind of burn and maybe linger there, and it might die out depending on how dry the stuff is. If it was perfectly dry, it would still it would flame up, but it would take forever. You wouldn't get a lot of heat. You wouldn't get a burst of heat. It wouldn't be good. It would be seeking some way to get to the most oxygen, and it would make its hole toward the vent. As the air is all coming up, it's working on its material, burning and burning. So more air is coming up here, so it's burning more here. A little less is coming here, so it's burning less here, and it's burning more and more here, and it's pulling down more here than it is here. Therefore, it's burning more here and pulling like a little tunnel of air that it'll be, and then it'll really open up, and then that's when you get that crazy flaming, and that's the point of what we're trying to do here right now. If I just stuffed it in there and light it down here, what'll happen? Nothing. It'll just only burn there, and whatever air is here will be executed here as well. It'll be evacuated here. Executed. Kill the air. Uh-oh. Oh, I just threatened to kill air. Uh-oh. I might get a felony for killing air. Threatening, cyberbullying the air. Oh, here's the threat. He said he would kill. He was going to kill him. Who's him? The air that was escaping a vent. Oh, prison for life. Okay. It'll just burn right there. What'll happen if I have a vent coming up with a bunch of holes in it? Well, you already know. It's going to give a lot of air, and it's going to pull all that and make that, instead of a whole tunneling, the whole thing is a tunnel. Rocket. So what if I want both? I want to stuff it and I want rocket. That's what you do. Check it out. Here's a secret. Got the vent. I'm going to stick this right up against there. Now I have, see that? That gap, right? Now watch this. You take your material, you can stuff it in, you can pack it in there if you want, right? And it's still going to have that gap. Simple, one quick light down here. That's all you need then if it's dry. I can get one from the catch. And there it is, already accelerating. And I could keep stuffing it and stuffing it and stuffing it. And this will take a good half hour to burn through that wood to where it even affects it. And I'm only looking for a minute or two of burst heat. So look, see that? It's finding its way a little bit, getting around there. Now we have a mass, and that mass of fuel is like a briquette. It's acting like a briquette. It's not just burning up all the leaves, you know. This stuff is a little moist. She'll go. She will go. I'll give it a second. It's kind of wet. But you can see there, we're getting air. You can even adjust it from up here like a plume. See? And once that moisture gets out of there, could have thrown a little fat wood in there, but sort of the point is also, if you don't have any fire starting on you and you just want to grab something out of convenience and you weren't really bothered with putting any work into it, you're just like, oh, if a thing is there and I just grab thing, throw thing in there, light thing, boom, heat. I'm not trying to put 5-10 minutes into it right now. I'm just standing here doing a thing. It wasn't on my agenda. However, you know, if I wanted that burst of heat, well, I could do the 10-15 minutes of work. I warm up a little bit also, and then I get that 5-10 minutes burst of heat. I just light the stuff. I grab a bunch of crap, brush, or I could put zero work into it, basically. Grab a big handful like this, just rake it onto here real quick off of the trail, throw it in there with one piece of wood, and you have like a vent, which, well, even if I have it down here, it doesn't even have to be right next to the vent as long as it has a path. It has to have an air pocket in there, and it will operate like a rocket stove. I didn't pack enough in there also, so there's like no compression. It works with compression, you know. Like if there's no compression, it's not going to have as much like suction updraft. Watch now. It'll go now. Watch this. Hear it crackling. It'll go now. Watch. But if I didn't have that there, it could not be doing this. You see? That little gap would have been plugged up. But since I have that little gap here with that wood, now that 95% I could stuff. Pack it in there. I mean, pack it. You know, and it'll last 40 minutes, sometimes upwards of an hour. You wouldn't think so. I'll bet you money. I'll bet you money, because you can come see right in front of your face and be like, how is it still going? Well, because it acts like a briquette. Then it just slowly starts eating its way to the side. My hands are bushcraft dirty. Yes. Yeah, get out and play in the dirt. That's what men do. Women can't do everything men do. You can't play in dirt. Look, you can't do that, women. Silly women. Women's. You can't play in dirt. Can you? No, I don't think you can. You say you can, but can you really? Show me. I don't think you can do it because you'll be like, icky. Okay. Right. Yeah, so look, flaming rocket stove. Now, since that is right there, I have no problem taking large handfuls and just stuff it in there. Right on top, it's not gonna extinguish the fire. You see that? It would have extinguished it if I didn't have that piece of wood there. Now we have a permanent flume until that burns up, and that's a real hard piece of wood, thick, dense wood. Hear it creaking? That's a transistor also. This whole thing is a transistor. Oh, look, see how it's blued? That's a transistor. Bushcraft transistor. I can make a radio out of this. Yeah, I can make a radio circuit out of that. It's a transistor. I can make a gate. You can make a whole computer if you had millions of these. This piece of metal, which gets red hot right here. Ooh, buddy. Yeah, don't come in a live stream. Don't come in a live stream and then leave. Yeah, I'm out here in the back of this property. This is the one that got looted. And yeah, I gotta get a damn piece of property that, like, where I'm the owner and I'm the mafia, you know, in Minecraft, allegedly.